We're thrilled to be inside All-American Park. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Tigers going against the Sluggers. Well, Singy, today we get to see one of the game's best power hitters. He's tied for the league lead in home runs.
Yeah, he's not just hitting dingers. He's crushing them, Boog. No paint scrapers for him. His bat has been a huge boost to this lineup. Question is, how will they pitch to him today?
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And pitching in this game, Parker Messick.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
All right, ready to go here. And now the shortstop, number 27.
Jordan Sprinkle.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one in the air center field. Boyd under it. He's there. He's got it. 1 down. Let's take a look at our lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's the left fielder. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And that misses.
That's ball.
Yeah, that's ball 2. Check swing, called strike.
Ball. Count's full.
Down the line. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Right through there, got him. 2 gone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Two outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Kenny Park. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy. And today on the hill, Drew Thorpe.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering is fouled back. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And there's a
2
ball.
and 2.
And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now it's going to be Benjamin Churio. Swing and a miss.
1 and 2 is the count.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second. Now it's the rookie DH, number 95.
Michael Scott.
And that one
That's a
just
ball.
missed off the outside edge. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Montgomery digs in now. Fly ball to right. DeLauder drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 5, Kyle Teal.
And now the catcher comes up to hit.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Jacob Brady. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 and 2.
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. This one in the air center field. And there are 2 outs.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 23.
Here's the rookie third baseman. Man on second, 2 down. Fought off foul. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The Tigers lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, number 10.
The shortstop, on Hell. 10 now.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Here's the power hitting catcher. And there's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So up next, Travis Bazzana. Runner on the go. That one fouled off.
That's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Safe at second, and that was not close.
The first baseman, Kyle.
And now Kyle Manzardo. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. The Tigers on top here, 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Vergoya.
That's a ball.
Fouled off. He was late. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Now at the plate, number 27.
Outside.
And that's outside. 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Inside, almost got him. 1 out, bases empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 down, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter.
Ball.
And that's down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Full count.
Slice to right. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Hart getting ready to hit. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings and sends a rocket to right. DeLauder makes the play, and that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third. And now here's the veteran DH, Jose Miranda. In the air, right side of the infield. Brady makes the catch. And there's one down.
The center fielder, Justin Boyd.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Justin Boyd.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
That's down
That's
and
a
in.
ball. 3-1.
And it's
Ball
ball
four.
4.
Take
He
your base.
missed down low.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the third baseman. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 and 2's the count.
Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
That misses,
2-2.
and the count is even, 2-2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs. Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Start of the fourth, leading off, number 95. There's a swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the
1-2,
bullpen.
count.
Dustin May appears to be getting loose. Sabrowski getting cranked up as well. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Center field. Boyd sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now.
The catcher, number 5, Kyle.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Ethan Teal. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2.
2 outs, base is empty. That one out to right. DeLauder under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, now the left fielder, number 0. And that is out of play. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. Runner on the go. Ball misses.
2-1.
Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Churio stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss.
Hitter's got some
2 balls,
good
2
opposite
strikes.
field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Now here is number 29. Man at second. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Montgomery gets under it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Now batting the second baseman,
So digging in, Travis Bazzana. And that's a little bit high. And a count 2-1. Double-barreled
2-1.
action in the bullpen. Jairo Iriarte preparing to come on if needed. Cortez getting loose as well. The count 2-1. Throw to third. He's safe. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. A little bit low. And now it's 3-2.
Really
Count
good
is full.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Long gone. An absolute smash to left. His second of the year, and they take the lead. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 down, and now Kyle Manzardo. Swinging a foul straight back. 2-2 now.
Ball. We got a full count.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Jacob Brady.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
You know, this group of hitters looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Number 23.
Here's the third baseman.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Next pitch is outside. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
3-1.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one carrying. And out of here. A laser to left. 3rd home run of the season, and it gives them the lead in the 5th. It's 3-2.
When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Parker Messick won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Dustin May takes over on the mound. The slender right-hander with the great hair.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the second baseman. This to third. Now he launches a throw over his head. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
That's a case where he just pushed the throw a little bit, didn't stay on top of it, didn't find the release point, and it gave him no chance at first base to come down with it. I know he won't be happy with himself on that one.
And the batter will be the shortstop. And a breaking ball misses outside.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
First and second, no outs. Here's the left fielder. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. May fires. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
May delivers. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. May comes set. Big Red picks up the K.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. And a count 1-2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next is the DH, a switch hitter. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball, that's outside.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Good job to fight that one off. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Jairo Iriarte. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Jose Miranda now at the plate.
The designated hitter, Jose Miranda.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He has a tendency to chase
strikes.
out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now the third baseman. 2 down, nobody on.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Struck him out swinging, and he strikes out the side in the 5th.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Eric Sabrowski.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and here is Sam Montgomery.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
And here's the catcher.
The catcher, number 5, Kyle Teal.
Step off, throw to first.
No.
And he dives back in safely. Here goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Montgomery leads off second with nobody out. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Bazzana makes the grab, one down. And here's the first baseman, Jacob Brady. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hauls it in, 2 away. And now here is number 23. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2-2.
Oh, he can't hang on. Still able to fire over. 3rd out. So they strand a pair to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Tigers out front here, 3-2. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder.
Nope, ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 and 2's the count.
Activity in the bullpen. One Young Tan, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Hedrick, a left-hander, also throwing. Just inside, and now it is filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Goes down looking.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Now the left fielder. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That one misses. 2-2.
Count's full.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Headed towards the corner, on the move towards foul ground. Makes the catch for the out. And that quickly 2 away.
Number 10, shortstop, Angel.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Two outs. Struck him out of the front door breaking ball. Kelvin Cortez takes over on the mound.
Now pitching, Kelvin Cortez.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jordan Sprinkle.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now the number 2 hitter. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That's out number 2.
The bat, the right fielder, Eddie.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Just
Nope, that's
missed.
outside.
Well,
Ball.
he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
That's ball 4.
Buffalo,
Tried
take
another
the base.
fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. It's a bomb. And they boost their lead. It's 5-2. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Now a chance for Sam Montgomery. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive.
The catcher, number 5, Kyle.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gets under it and pops it up. Manzardo. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's 5-2. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Now a fly ball to right center. He's got it. 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's a 1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. Just missed it.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Parker Mashinsky.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now the first baseman, Jacob Brady.
The first baseman, Jacob Brady.
Oh, that hit him. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
So a man at first. Here's the third baseman. Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. And now two aboard.
The batter, the second baseman, William Bergoglio.
Now it's the second baseman. Inside. Just missed. In the air, right side. DeLauder flying after this one. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away. Now it's the shortstop.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Nope. Ball.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Next offering misses down and away. Runners at the corners, one away. And we're in the top of the eighth. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases loaded with one away. Here's the left fielder. So they're all loaded up. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
And now the right fielder. Swings through that one for strike two.
1-2.
So they're all loaded up with two outs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Elvis Peguero.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the DH, Jose Miranda.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Started after it, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Here's a 1-2. Line drive, base hit, right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here is Justin Boyd. 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they...
There's one. Boots it.
Oh, he's in there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
So up next, Chase DeLauder. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Now the left fielder. Tying run at the plate. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Late swing fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Oh, right to the backstop. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. That's the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Walters. Now it's the DH.
For Louisiana, the designated hitter, Michael Scott.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. It has the distance gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 6-2. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Here's the center fielder. There's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one the other way. Bazana. Now one gone in the 9th.
The catcher, number 5, Kyle Teal.
Here's the catcher. And a big swing and a miss.
I'll tell you what,
1 and 2.
he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-2. We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Andrew Walters is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Eric Miller.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Base is empty, one away, and now it's going to be Jacob Brady. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 and 2.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Now the third baseman. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the ninth. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's 7-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Brent Hedrick. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And the batter will be the shortstop.
The shortstop, and now.
Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And now 2-2. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher Cooper Ingo.
And now the switch hitting catcher. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Bazana, the next to hit. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. The relay to third. Save. And now second and third with one gone.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So two in scoring position with one out. Next to hit, Kyle Manzardo. In there at the knees, 1 and 2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Ground ball right side. Brady. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So it's their last chance in this one. Jose Miranda digs in now.
Miranda.
Two outs. They're down to their final strike. One strike away. Way high.
Got a full count.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.